Hello everyone, thank you for joining me. As some of you may or may not know, my name is Alex and I like to do short films, and I also like to do the occasional review. And today we are here with another review for this quite ingenious little invention which you may have seen advertised on television. It is called the Gyro Bowl. Pretty much the bowl that is designed for kids, toddlers or anyone, you name it really, and it is basically, just get this off, the lid, the bowl that does not spill. It is the unspillable bowl, and that is what we're going to talk about today in this very quick and little review. Okay, so what is the Gyro Bowl? Well, as you can see, it is a plastic bowl that keeps everything always upright. No matter which way you turn it, the contents will stay upright. And that's pretty much it. It is plastic. They say it is virtually indestructible. Well, I wouldn't go that much. I mean, it's quite robust, but I wouldn't say it's indestructible, but we'll go onto that shortly. So anyway, yes, as I say, so yes, that is the Gyro Bowl. That is basically what it is. It keeps the contents, whatever your toddler, baby or yourself is eating, inside the actual bowl, okay? So if you want to go into some technical terms to start off with, the actual size of this thing, as you can see, if you go in for dimensions, the width is about 19 centimeters. That is 19 centimeters this way, and it has a depth of the actual bowl inside. I'm just going to remove this for you so you can see. Inside is about 6 centimeters, so it has a depth of about 6 centimeters, just in case you're wondering how much it will actually hold. So that's the technical stuff out the way, and it is basically made of plastic all the way around. Okay, now no matter which way you hold this, the open side is always up. So if I was to take off this lid and hold it that way, the open side stays up. If I was to hold it that way, the open side stays up, and that way again, or that way, and so forth. The open side always stays up. Hence why it is called the unspillable bowl, which is ideal obviously for when you're on the move, or if your toddler or yourself or someone is walking along and trying to eat out of it, then it does become unspillable. The contents as well, if they haven't been finished, can be kept fresh with the lid. So that's quite cool actually. I thought that was quite good because the lid actually stays on quite sturdy and the contents can actually be kept fresh. Wouldn't leave meat in there, for example, but yes, it does keep the contents very fresh. Now, good thing about it, it does have a quick release lid, so you're not sitting there with straps or anything else that might be holding it in place. So let's just say your toddler or little one is crying his eyes out, then you just go quick release and there they are, they're happy chappies, which is quite cool as well. Oh, and it is dishwasher safe, by the way. It's actually, I didn't realise this, it is dishwasher safe. It's not, however, microwavable safe, just to warn you, but it is dishwasher safe. Okay, so that's quite a cool little thing. So if it does get messy contents inside, you can just bung it in the dishwasher and have nothing to worry about. Personally, we just use our hands because it's so small and easy to clean, nothing to worry about there. But yes, just for future reference, it is dishwasher safe. Okay, so there are quite a few versions available, just to warn you out there. There's the official one, which is the official Gyro Bowl, and then you can get a lot of cheap and cheerful ones, some mediocre ones. They're all around the same price. Now, just to warn you, this is not an official one. Okay, this is not an official one. This is one of the cheaper versions, but it actually seems to do the job a lot better. Now, from the reviews I've read of the official one, and obviously unofficial ones as well, a lot of them were saying it does fall to pieces, as in actually physically breaks and is unrepairable within the first 2 minutes of being opened or dropped by their little one. This, however, has been dropped many a time so far by our 16-month little boy, and as you can see, it's still intact. Now, don't get me wrong, it does break. When I say break, anyway, the contents do come out, as in, as you say, I can take this out, so that's the mechanism there. I can take this off, and I can take that off, so it does come apart. However, it seems to go back together quite easily as well. Hopefully this will go right now. So there's that bit done, and I'll just plug this in here, and see, and that's back to normal. So I can't see how it's breaking that quickly. So yes, that is a good thing about it. Excuse me. But I was to say, yes, so this is not the official one, and no matter which one you buy, they're all around the same price. It's going to be around, you know, a couple of pounds, a couple of dollars, maybe $10, £10, you know, whatever. Have a little shop around and see which one. The one we've got, I will post the link in the description, just in case you want to get the exact same one. I don't think it's going to make much of a difference, to be honest with you. I think they're all pretty much the same. They've all borrowed each other's paint and design. So yes, so that's pretty much that. Let's talk about some flaws in the design, I suppose, really. Okay, it is quite bulky, to be honest with you, as you can see with the handles. Obviously it is designed for a toddler, but if you were trying to fit it into a bag, it can take up a lot of space, especially when the contents aren't being held, you know, are that much, because obviously it's got the huge holder around the outside, then which that takes up a lot of the 19 centimeters. Then that does take up a lot of space. So just to pre-warn you there, but still it is good. Unfortunately, it's not microwavable. That's another flaw. You know, I don't know why you'd have anything to be put in microwave in there anyway. But yeah, just to warn you, if you're going to put hot food in it, probably best not if you're going to give it to a baby anyway. But just to warn you, it is not microwavable safe. It is also not water resilient, as in basically if you're going to have some kind of water or like cereal in there, and you had the lid on it, it does not keep it in. So if you turn it, don't get me wrong, it doesn't all spill out, but it does drip. So it's not waterproof or anything like that. Just which is a shame, really, because that could have been really good. I thought it would have been really good. And they say it's indestructible. It isn't not indestructible, but you know, as I say, it does come apart eventually. But it's easily repaired, I suppose. But some of the reviews, as I was saying, I have read on the official one and unofficial versions that when it does break, it is broken forever apparently. But I've just took mine apart and fixed it quite easily. So who knows? They might have a slightly, you know, cheaper version, or the official one is made cheaply. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, so I'm not going to get into that. But the main flaw, although this is a genius idea, which does, you know, as you can see, it does, no matter which way the bowl is always going up. If the baby, toddler, whoever does this, like our little boy does, then the contents do just fly out everywhere. So that's the only downside that I would say is definitely worth mentioning. But on the whole, it is good. It's a good little device, you know. It's good for the car, good for when you're on the move, you know, and keeps our little one happy. He seems to enjoy it. I think it makes them feel a bit more independent as well, because they're, you know, they're feeding themselves without spilling. So that's also good. It's brightly coloured, so the babies, toddler, whoever it is, you know, quite attracted to it. It's, you know, it's easy to spot, and it's quite enjoyable to use, I think, you know, for the little one. So it's more pros than cons, really, on this wonderful little invention. And that's pretty much it. On, as you can see, it's quite a quick review for this Gyro Bowl. But I thought it's worth mentioning if you have a little shop around, if you are thinking of getting one. Don't expect, you know, it's going to last forever. Obviously, you know, most things that babies or toddlers get hold of, as I'm sure you know, do end up broken. Even if they're not meant to break, they will end up broken. So, you know, just get a cheap and cheerful one, and, you know, expect it to last maybe a couple of months. Who knows? This one seems to have lasted about 2 months so far, and it's doing rather well. So, you know, good luck with that one. But yes, that's pretty much it. That is the Gyro Bowl review. If you've got any questions, please feel free to put a comment in the comments below. Of course, if you get a chance, please check out my website, which is www.MCPHONEY.com, which has got all my short films and TV appearances on. I'm an actor, by the way, as well. I do a bit of acting anyway. And most importantly, if you did enjoy this review, or you found any of my reviews useful, or short films, please subscribe. That is, please show your appreciation by subscribing. That will be much appreciated by myself as well. Okay, because that's what keeps us going, and keeps us YouTubers going. And that is basically much it. So you've got my YouTube channel address, youtube.com/MCPHONEY. You've got my website, www.MCPHONEY.com. And if you've got any questions, just get in touch and I'll see what I can do for you. But once again, thank you very much for watching, and I'll hopefully see you again very soon. Thank you.